The Tourniquet Challenge. Hey everybody, this is Michael with Asymmetrical Preparedness. TJ, a Bear Independent, put out a Tourniquet Challenge, specifically challenged a couple other channels, not me, but I figured, hey, why not do it? Sounds kind of cool. First off, I want to talk about some things though. In a realistic scenario, I guess since I don't have all my gear on, would be a concealed carry situation where I'm out and about and somehow I got shot. Okay, so the first thing I want to do though is I want to make sure that I'm in a safe environment to apply my tourniquet. I want to get out of the line of fire, preferably behind cover, and also if the threat is a danger to others, I want to try my best to eliminate the threat first. Understandable, sometimes I may not be able to do that, but I want to make sure that I'm not in an unsafe environment, because if I got shot, say, in the arm, and then I go to apply a tourniquet right there, and then he shoots me in the head, well, that doesn't do me any good, right? I don't want to get shot again. So either I have to eliminate the threat, or I have to get behind cover. So with that being said, I figure the situation to be concealed carry, because I'm talking about my tourniquet, which is in my right cargo pocket. Always. I can reach it with both hands, I train with it, and I practice it. So this tourniquet I'm using today is it's not a training tourniquet, but it's one that I have designated for training. It's an older tourniquet that I just use for training purposes. So recommend not using your primary tourniquets for training too much. I get it, it's okay, it's a tourniquet. It's probably okay to use for training every now and then. But try to have a training tourniquet, actually an official one or one of your older ones that you can use as a training tool. So that's what I have today, training tool. In my left cargo pocket, this is how I keep it, stowed. Put it in my right cargo pocket. Just one sec. Okay, it is stowed in my right cargo pocket. I don't like things in my back pockets. That's the only reason why. Specifically, I don't carry it there. I like things in my cargo pockets. I don't like sitting down on stuff. It's uncomfortable and it's bad for your hips and stuff like that. So I prefer to carry cargo. All my pants have cargo pockets. That's just the kind of pants I wear. So just one sec. Okay, sorry about that. So that's why I carry it. So to make this a worst case scenario, the most difficult for me, I'm right-handed. You guys probably know that. You've seen all my videos, everything I do is right-handed. Okay, I am right-handed. So instead of having my left arm shot, I'm going to say my right arm is shot. So I'm going to do this from the hardest pocket to get to with my left hand, which I'm not left-handed. Because I figure, hey, why train best case scenario when I can train worst case scenario? So here goes. Bam, I'm shot. Okay, first off, assess. Okay, is it just a nick? Is it bad? Is it, is it gushing blood? Is it squirting? Whatever it is. Okay, that's the scenario. Okay, so we'll assume that it's a scenario where, yeah, it's bad. I can tell immediately by looking at it that it's bad. So it needs a tourniquet. Okay, so, bam. Also, I don't want to use this arm because it is shot, right? I can't use that arm because then it's shot. It's inoperable. Oh, I got caught up in my shirt. And one more for the there we go. Check my pulse. No pulse. There you go. Apply a tourniquet. Offhand, from my far pocket, as difficult as I can make it. So let me do it again, just to see, maybe I can get a little bit better. I know I'm not trying to compete with TJ or anybody else on speed. This is a very good video to do though, because it's a good thing to practice. So I'm not doing this as a competitive thing, I'm doing this as a fun thing. I think it's pretty cool that he threw the challenge out there. I hope a bunch of channels respond to it. I think it's really cool. So, okay, bam, shot, look it, okay, assess. Rip the tourniquet out, put it on my arm. Don't use that arm. Flop it around, and then I'll look at it this time. It is quicker and easier if I look at the windlass instead of the camera. Obviously, There we go. Check pulse. No pulse. Good tourniquet. There you go. That's how you put a tourniquet on. Look at, see how high I got it? I got it tight. I got it secured. And then what you do is, if you got time, just take this end and wrap the good end all the way around, just to make sure it's not going to get loose. And then another thing is, you take the timestamp thing off here, you cross it over so the windlass and the extra strapping will not come undone. And then you take a Sharpie and you write on it the time, which would be more difficult writing the time left-handed than it is installing the tourniquet left-handed for me. But anyway, that is the way you do it. So let me undo it, because I don't want my arm to go to sleep. There we go. That's a fun challenge. I think it's pretty cool. It's something you need to be training on all the time. And whenever you're training, like I said, if you have an older tourniquet, just try to train your older tourniquet. It's okay to use your primary tourniquet every once in a while for training purposes. But get a training tourniquet, or have one designated like this, my training tourniquet. And then try to challenge yourself. Start off as easy as possible. Like, say it's in my right cargo pocket. Okay, say it's my left arm. Okay, that's the easiest because I can draw from here. I always keep my tab so it's right there when I draw it. So I draw it, my thumb goes underneath the tab, I go to like that, and I rip it open with my mouth. Use your mouth. Your mouth isn't shot, right? Your arm is. So you can't be sitting there using this arm to open it. Just try not to do that. Try to be as realistic as possible. Try, and then, you know, apply it on there. So do the easy part first. Train with that. And then up your game. Like going with your offhand. Like if you're right-handed, use your left hand. If you're left-handed, use your right hand. Increase the difficulty and try to time yourself. See how quickly you can do it. But don't forget, you don't want to leave yourself in that dangerous situation. Because then, you know, putting a tourniquet on will be, there's no point to it, because they'll shoot you in the chest, head, whatever, and then there's no point. So anyway, I love the challenge, I love the idea, and let me throw one out there. How about Morgan of Rogue Preparedness? I challenge you to do this. I challenge Grey Wolf to do this. And Six Shooter. How about you do this too? And I'll throw another one out there. Magic Prepper. There you go. There's my addition to the challenge. So you guys step up to the plate and do your tourniquet challenge. I know you guys have them, and I know you guys train with them. So let's see what you got. I love you guys. Have a wonderful day, and blessings to you and yours.